And I think Atomberg has also had very, like, you've been especially very closely linking your marketing, advertising with cricket.
Yeah.
I think the recent partnership with the BCCI.
Yeah.
And I see a kind of, for lack of better word, a biased focus in terms of being where cricket is. While I understand, again, it's back to the principle that consumers are there.
Yeah.
But is there any other interesting insight that you have discovered around being so passionately associated or associating Atomberg with cricket?
तो इंडिया में यूजुअली क्या होता है कि मतलब एक ही चीज है जो आपको मास मतलब स्केल और इम्पैक्ट दे सकता है, दैट इज क्रिकेट. मतलब अदर देन दैट इट इज वेरी वेरी डिफिकल्ट. यू कैन गेट फिल्म स्टार्स एंड लाइक गेट देम टू दिस थिंग, बट ऑल अदर मीडिया
Bollywood and cricket.
हाँ, बॉलीवुड एंड क्रिकेट आर द टू थिंग्स which usually can get you mass reach, and especially if you go away from the. So I think that thing was always there. So we started off slowly. So again, 2022 onward, we started off with small bilateral engagements. I think by that point of time, I think a lot of the larger brands were doing IPL, World Cup, and all of those things. So bilaterals were still relatively cheaply available. Again, not very cheap, but still relatively cheaply. Started doing, and what we've realized was the moment we are there, just on broadcast or just on television, just on Star Sports as an advertiser, that took the brand to a different level, at least in the head of trade.
Okay.
Trade के लिए मतलब उस टाइम पे आप स्टार्टअप नहीं रहे. Now you are an established brand. You are there on, and the same happened for consumers, because nothing builds more trust than by being seen very visibly on this large
platform.
क्योंकि मैं मतलब कंज्यूमर साइकोलॉजी कैसे काम करता है कि द मोमेंट यू सी अ ब्रांड ऑन केबीसी और क्रिकेट, आप सोचते हो कि इसने ना बहुत खर्चा किया होगा, तो इसके पास पैसा भी होगा खर्चा करने के लिए, और ये खर्चा कर रहा है, राइट, और ये खर्चा कर रहा है, तो इसका मतलब ये है कि दे आर ऑल्सो इंटरेस्टेड टू बी देयर फॉर द लॉन्ग टर्म. दैट्स व्हाई दे आर बिल्डिंग द ब्रांड. So
वो credibility एसोसिएट हो जाती है basically in a strong manner.
So cricket builds credibility, cricket builds trust, both in consumers as well as in trade. And the moment business results started coming in, right, the moment you do it once, slowly and gradually we became
double down.
थोड़ा सा मतलब we started becoming bolder on that, saying कि पहले इंडिया श्रीलंका किया, तो फिर इंडिया इंग्लैंड किया, फिर इंडिया ऑस्ट्रेलिया किया. The moment this happened, like, and we were doing only broadcast till then, and since broadcast was like fairly successful for us, the next logical step was कि you also get into a like sponsorship engagement, wherein you can do a lot more things. You are present on ground, like you have a lot of hospitality with which you can
brand
engage your trade
and all you can do.
Yeah.
Like much
you have a
bigger
branded
things.
award for you, so like you can
buy a team sometime 2-3 years down the line.
So I think so that's how the journey has been. It has been always been one step at a time. So even today we have always stayed away from IPL, World Cup.
Yes, IPL,
because I have always
away.
believed that like whenever you are present in any media, it's important to cross
Price
the threshold. नहीं, वो threshold से ऊपर करना है. आप तभी करो जब उसको औकात हो कि वो threshold आप ये कर पाओ.
और वहाँ पे वो threshold काफी
हाँ, वो threshold काफी high है. So I think to move needles on IPL, if you don't spend less than 20-25 crores in a month, I don't think needles get moved.
Right.
All you remember is Dream 11 at the end of every IPL.
Right.
So yeah. So I think we've stayed away from cluttered properties. We have focused on properties which can give impact without being too cluttered. We have focused on regional impact properties. We did Big Boss Tamil, Big Boss Kerala, both worked very well. We did Dadagiri in West Bengal, that worked very well for us. We did KBC last year. We were on Sony Live, not on TV. That worked well for us. So I think there are multiple
finding
the right
spaces.
opportunities. Yeah.